when did you start having back pain? I guess she's recording now.
Started having back pain in my early 20s, actually.
And tell me again, how old are you?
38.
38.
Yeah.
Okay. And the reason why you're here is so that we can film a testimonial about just your treatment.
Yeah.
You see, you dealt with back pain for a lot of years, and it was limiting you. You were still able to do some things. You were still able to train.
Mm-hmm.
You were still able to teach students, and you were still doing some professional work.
Yes.
But you came in last week telling me that you felt confident that you were going to resume your professional sparring, or what is it, competition?
Competitions, yeah.
Is this a tournament or what?
It's a tournament.
A tournament this summer
Yes.
in LA with the professional team
Yes.
that you had previously trained with and competed with. Is that right?
Yes.
When was the last time you competed with this professional team?
Oh, it's years ago, like 5 years ago.
Okay, and so maybe that's what I misconstrued, is telling me that I wasn't competing. You weren't competing professionally, and now you feel that because of your pain relief you can do that. So you had you came to me and you had pain in your back. We got an MRI and we showed that you had degenerative disc disease in your low back, right? Had you had a prior surgery for it?
I did.
Yeah. When was that?
When I was 30, so 2015.
And you had that because you had leg pain.
Correct.
And this is an operation called the laminectomy. And as a consequence of that, your leg pain got better,
My leg pain got better.
but you still had back pain.
Back pain got way worse.
So this is because there's this thing called degenerative disc disease, and the bones in the spine are separated by a disc, and this disc affords 2/3 of the stability or the glue between the bones. And not that your spine was unstable, but very commonly people come to me, especially young people, with mechanical back pain. The vast majority of people have back pain episodes when they're in their 20s. You probably did. And they tend to go away or extinguish, in their 30s and 40s. This is what happened to me. But for a certain small group of people, they either have sciatica or progressive back pain, and after they have some kind of procedure for leg pain, they can develop this chronic back pain because of some relative instability. That's what happened to you. So in the past, we've treated people with spinal fusion, and it's a good procedure in my mind, especially when it's done from the front of the spine. But maybe today there's an increasing interest again in total disc replacement. I did quite a few of them when I was at Kaiser in the early 2000s, but I think we now have a better prosthesis, and we have and it's reemerged. And especially for a young, healthy, good bone person like yourself, gives you the opportunity to you return to activity. So we, as a consequence, we put in 2 discs in your back in September. So September of 22, and we're now in May, right? So what's that? 8 months. And when do you plan on competing?
In 2 months. Less
Fantastic.
than 2 months.
Yeah, fantastic. From your pre-op state, give me a percentage improvement.
Man, 100%.
Well,
I don't feel, it's not 100.
Yeah.
But it's so different and so drastically. I feel like I'm 25. Like my back pain is completely gone. I have no back pain, no stiffness. The stiffness took a little bit of time to subside, but I think it was mostly from the inflammation.
Yeah.
But wake up, no pain. I'm able to train 6 days a week. And jiu-jitsu is one of those sports where your spine has to be very mobile, and you're put in a lot of different positions. So I've tested it. I've pressure tested it, and it's amazing.
Good to go.
Yeah,
That's fantastic. So there's a lot of reasons to take videos of people, and yours is specific, but people are always concerned about having any kind of surgery, rotator cuff, knee surgery, or whatever that's going to change their quality of life, and there's different reasons to push them into it. Spine surgery is a little bit different. People think, oh my gosh, I'm never going to recover, I'm never going to be the same, I'm going to be paralyzed, all this kind of stuff. Did you have those issues when you trying to make the decision?
Yeah, I was a little scared because the first one didn't go as I thought it would. You know, I thought the first surgery was going to be kind of like a quick thing, in and out, and recovery was going to be 6 weeks. It ended up being a very long, drawn out recovery, and I never really made a full recovery. I felt like I never really felt confident, and there was just consistent pain, and it progressively got worse. So over the course of like 2, 3, 4, 5 years, it just every year it kept getting worse and worse until finally I just couldn't take it.
And that pushed you into making the decision.
Pushed me to making the decision, and I think the fact that you were so confident about it made me feel at ease. And I did a little bit of my own like independent research, and I found that the disc replacement was going to be the best solution for me if I wanted to continue doing what I was doing.
Yeah, I think so.
And I'm happy I did it.
You know, I think we mentioned this before, and we can conclude this. I think both fusion and total disc replacement are good. I think that I had mentioned to you probably previously that there's a guy that has been a world champion CrossFit athlete. Is 4 or 5 or 6 time world champion now, who's had a 2-level spinal fusion and still was able to compete at that high level. And I think a lot of people are surprised about that. Much less so, I think, with the total disc replacement. The people that I've seen that really have gone back to high level activity, return to police, return to fire, return to the kind of stuff you're doing, really benefits by having a total disc replacement. So we don't really know what the long-term history is going to be. Is this going to last you? Are you going to live to be 100 years old? Are you going to have you're going to have to have more treatment? Who knows? But I'm glad you're doing well now, and I think today it's the treatment of choice. Yeah. So I appreciate you coming in and allowing us to film this.
Great, thank you.
Yeah, appreciate it.